r/AskReddit asks, what is the funniest thing you've ever heard a person say in their sleep? Stop brushing my teeth. I think my brother has a chronic fear of toothbrushes. Has he watched Nizumonogatari? A male classmate once confided that he apparently walked into his parents' bedroom and screamed, "Where's my blue dress? Where's my super suit?" I was studying abroad in Italy. My, also American, roommate rolled over and said, "Yogurt, am I right?" I laughed and quietly said, "Ha yeah buddy." He, in his sleep, replied, "Hey, man, fuck you." It was hilarious. 12-35-20-40-07-21 My father said random numbers in his sleep. The gambler in me can't help. I bet those numbers on the lotto. I didn't win. Damn, maybe your dad lived the real-life version of the show Lost. My girlfriend turned over the other night and said, "This is the end." Psychic girlfriend. Before we got married, it was the middle of the night. I sat bolt upright, practically screamed, "Brother, help me, I am getting married." Then slammed back down onto the bed, dead asleep. My now wife absolutely lost it laughing. The funniest part of it all is I didn't even know it happened until she told me about it in the morning. I just picture that with Raul Julia as Gomez in an Addams Family prequel, and it's perfect. My son appeared in my bed in the middle of the night. No problem, he's a little kid. But he kept kicking me in his sleep. I tried to move him over and he uttered, "Asterisk asterisk face me Jedi. Asterisk asterisk." I was not prepared for that, so I left and slept on the couch. Are you afraid your kid might become a Sith Lord? My friend sang most of the Speed Racer theme song. I told him the next day I didn't know he knew so many of the words, and he said, I didn't either. He couldn't recite any of it past the first line. Also, this doesn't fully apply, but one time my mom woke my dad up for work, and he jerked up and crossed his index fingers together facing her like a crucifix. I love the subconscious mind. My wife started giggling in her sleep. I whispered to her, "What's so funny, dearie?" She answered, "My sister's riding on a frisbee. It's a fun recipe." She quickly dozed back off. It's all fun and games until you find out she's actually a witch who used her sister as a test subject for black magic in her childhood. My wife will have full conversations. She was upset that we have a state bird but no national bird. I reminded her about the bald eagle and she smiled and slept soundly. That's so sweet. My mom when I tried to wake her for her night job when I was like 14. MHHMMM, the oven. I'm like, the oven mom? Stupid bullshit oven. You're fired. I was fucking dying. Is your mom secretly Gordon Ramsay? Why are you sleeping with him, you whore? Context, I was a senior in high school and my uncle was staying at our house for the weekend. His new wife, of about 6 months, was with him. To be courteous, we let them stay in my room and I stayed in my brother's. I have a history of outlandish sleepwalking and talking. In the middle of the night I walked into my bedroom and started screaming at my new aunt calling her a whore. My mother came out and walked me back to bed. Lucky, she has a great sense of humor and reminds me about it every time I see her. A certain dominance. My husband recently asked, did I just have a dream about breast cancer awareness? Unaware that he was in fact still asleep, and wondering WTH he was asking me that at 3 a.m., I replied, I dunno, probably. Not that funny I guess, just so random we still laugh about it. Man, these awareness campaigns are getting weird. Wanna play dodgeball? I do. I wanna play dodgeball, dodgeball. Well, dodgeball asterisk is asterisk awesome. This bean is sacred. Indeed it is. I remember at a sleepover, one kid shouted, "I see the light," and then sleepwalked into a wall. They were very confused as to what happened when they woke up. Don't go towards the light. I am tired of being limited to this human form. Relatable. In college I had a roommate who would talk in his sleep occasionally. One time in the middle of the night he said, "Ta volcanic, I need to tell you something important." He sounded very earnest and I wasn't quite asleep yet, so I said, "Okay, what is it?" Suddenly he was shouting and yelled, "It's none of your business," and was silent for the rest of the night. My sister carried on a conversation with me about needing to go pick up Natalie from the airport. We only knew one Natalie and hadn't seen her in several years. I also called my wife an illiterate Canadian once in my sleep. She's neither illiterate nor Canadian. Literally happened yesterday. My little brother was sleeping in the afternoon and I went to wake him up before he slept too much. As soon as I opened the door, he scrambled up and said, "I'm back," in the most sleepy voice ever. I started laughing and said, "Back from what?" This boy said, "I'm back to life." I fucking lost it. Edit. Later he asked me what he said. Apparently he didn't even register what he was saying. He got the laugh out of it too. He should start saying, "I will be back," instead of, "I'll head to bed." This is Philip's first time at the zoo. Philip is the name of my stuffed giraffe. My partner was dreaming that we took my stuffed giraffe to the zoo to see the other giraffes. That's actually really wholesome. You can't poop here. Because this is my area. You need a receipt. My mom says I used to talk in my sleep, but apparently these days I mostly just creepily giggle.